Hey, it's Korinn, 365 days of open heart living, day number 118, stress balls. So, yeah, stress is a common part of life, right? Sometimes we cannot avoid getting stressed out. There are certain things that we have to do that maybe we anticipate that stress us out every time we do it. Maybe going to the doctor, going to the dentist, having to give a speech, meeting with the boss, like whatever it is. There are definitely things that no matter how much we try to prepare ourselves, it's just stress ball. We feel it stresses us out. It makes us feel anxious. It makes us like our heart race and our kind of stomach turn or whatever physical symptom that you have when you feel stressed out with a stress ball. That's what happens. And there's a pattern to it because stress is something that naturally occurs in life where things pile up or happen and we spaz out a little bit. But how we respond to stress, there's a pattern to it in our body, which is really interesting, right? Like some people maybe get a headache or sore shoulders or breathe shallow when they're stressed. Some people become crabby when they're stressed. Some people, if they're super stressed, they clean or they like to go for a run. Lots of different patterns emerge when we are faced with stress balls. So being aware of like what your pattern is can be beneficial in recognizing when you're getting stressed out, but also in knowing what you can do to counterbalance that. So if you start to feel for example, racy when you're stressed out, like you just like are on edge, you just feel like go, like pedal to the metal, then what you can do to counter that, well, there's many things, I'm sure. One thing to counterbalance that kind of push, go, is to exert that increased energy that's like wanting to break through you and is causing you anxiousness, exerting in, a physical activity or being busy with your hands and your mind, maybe doing a puzzle, shifting into less of exertion. If physical activity isn't something to like mellow you out, then doing meditation. Meditation is always going to be a solution to most problems because it's holistic and therapeutic, and it is literally medicine for the mind, body, soul, and heart. But stress balls, I was thinking about that, the image of a stress ball, and how when we get stressed, we can literally think of it as like a ball of stress, like getting stuck to us, in our chest. If we get tight there, if we feel it and how we're holding in our heart and our stomach, if the stress ball goes to your gut and you're tight there and you just are, uneasy or have nervous butterflies in your shoulders, if the stress ball goes there and you're feeling just like the muscles are so tight and like wherever you feel it in your head, if the stress ball goes there, and you get a headache or you're noticing that you're really like focusing and thinking so hard that your face gets all squished up and there's even more tension created. Like the stress balls are kind of like energetic Velcro that when stress comes into our energy field, it accumulates in a specific spot on our body, on our physical and energetic body, that has an effect emotionally, that has an effect mentally, that has an effect physically, and probably dulls down your spirit too, has an effect on your spirit where you're just not as open and flowy in your being a spirit being in a human body, but you're more tight and contracted in having access to that kind of flowy, relaxed nature of feeling spiritually at peace. So that's an interesting concept, right? The thought of when we experience stress, there's a pattern to it, that pattern kind of velcros onto whatever parts of your body you get stressed. What about your feet, Like, do your feet get tired, overworked? Like, it's just interesting. Today, this morning, I was ahead of myself and just letting the stress kind of take me over and knowing like, oh, this is not gonna work for me. And as soon as I got into my day of working with patients as an orthodontic assistant, and I literally am driving on my way home and stopped to do this meditation because of the inspiration to do so. I'm super close to my house, but I knew once I got home, like, it's on to the next thing. So, and I really wanted to capture all of these thoughts and this insight, and to capture a moment with you to slow down and mellow out. And I just lost my train of thought. What was I thinking? What was the point I was going to make? Driving home. Oh, this morning, I had a big stress ball, and I was just ahead of myself and like not being able to do anything to dissipate my stress of all the lists of stuff I've got going on in life right now. Not abnormal stuff, right? It's just life. Some definitely extra stuff, like my son's graduating, we got a big party, but that's life, right? There's always going to be something thrown in the mix of the normal flow of life, and we have to deal with it. But I was getting ahead of myself and feeling stressed and recognizing like this is not going to work well for me. And once I got into the flow of my day, like that dissipated, and I felt more like okay, I can't do anything about all that stuff that's stressing me out that needs to get done in the next week now. So I'm just going to be here and I'm just going to work. And that was helpful. But before I shifted into that kind of being busy with my body, busy with my mind, engaged with my day job, I was noticing my kidneys were sore. Like my kidneys, my back where my kidneys are, tight, kind of tender, kind of achy. And that I have a weak kidney system is one of my energetic patterns. That has been something that comes up from time to time. When I have bouts of anxiety, sometimes it is associated to my kidneys being depleted or taxed energetically, maybe physically too. Like, gosh, I could definitely always drink more water. But the kidneys, the adrenal glands sit right on top of the kidneys. And when you are feeling like push, go, go, like your adrenals are on fire, the output of your adrenaline in your body to like get shit done is pumping. And that taxes your kidneys too, because the energy of the kidney system, it's interconnected with the adrenals. And there's this whole kind of effect that when your adrenals fire, energy gets pulled from the kidney system too. And it can lead to your kidneys also feeling like a high capacitance of electricity, the static electricity, the charge of that system in a whole of the adrenals and the kidneys together. It's tight. It's on edge. It's electrical and firing and exerting itself. And so interesting that I could feel my kidneys. And I was like, oh, yeah, like I need to take time today and slow down. So I just want you to take a moment. I feel like I've been like, blah, blah, blah. And that's the energy that I'm in right now. I want you to take a moment for yourself. And if you're feeling like you're dealing with a big ass stress ball too, like quiet your body, quiet your mind, and just take an inventory. Take your attention and just let it go to where in your body you are holding your stress. Notice where it goes now, where you're holding that stress in your body. And just know where you're feeling that. So, could be your kidneys too. Could be your mouth, your jaw, your hands, your back, your shoulders, your eyes, like wherever the strain is in your body of feeling stressed out. Allow it to light up and bring your attention to those parts of your body and just see, where is your pattern? Where do your stress balls go as a pattern of how you energetically and physically respond to stress in your life? Okay, so I want you to just, write those down, because it's insight for you to then later use it as a way to decompress and to counterbalance your stress. If your jaw was one of the spots, you can do massage. You can massage your jaw, or there's stuff you can do. You can just be aware and just relax it. Just relax your mouth, open your jaw, just let it relax. Yeah. If it was your kidneys, you can drink water. You can, massage your kidneys too. You can bang on them to just stimulate. Oh, that feels really good, actually. Just take your fist and bang on your kidney, on your back. Oh, that's relaxing and energizing. Yeah, that's nice. Give it a try. Whatever it is, write down at least 3 of the spots that you notice you hold stress in, or are holding stress in. And then brainstorm for yourself later what you can do to counter those stress balls. Because if you know where they are, you know where your weak spots are, where stress just globs onto you like a ball of energy, like Velcroing, okay, I've got stress in my life and this is where I feel it, then that too is the doorway to working out, needing almost like a massage, the energy so that it doesn't stagnate in the stress ball and cause more or a longer period of tension being held, but that you work it out. It's the doorway into giving yourself relief, and balancing your own energy. And as always, meditation is going to be a standard go-to to decompress all parts of your body, to decompress your mind, the emotions of your heart, your energy field of emotion, to decompress and just reconnect with yourself spiritually, and just being aware of how you're doing. Oh, one other thing I wanted to talk about, because I was reflecting on it when I left work, and I wasn't, I felt good. Okay, now I can get home, can start doing some of the stuff that's been stressing me out. I think this is a part of stress for me, or just, yes, okay. I keep losing my thoughts, and it's actually my kidney energy. I'm not holding my thoughts real well now. My short-term memory is gone. So I have a thought of what I want to talk about, and then I lose it, and then I can't get it back or feel like I can, because my kidney is depleted. Interesting, right? In acuenergetics, I learned that the heart governs long-term memory. The kidneys govern short term. I think that's right. I could be wrong. Don't take me verbatim. But, okay, what was I going to say? Left work. Stress balls. Give me a minute. Left work. Stress balls. Meditation. Oh, I remember. Okay. That took a little bit. Okay, so I remember when you are stressed out and you are carrying your stress, that affects how you are. And in any given moment, you can choose like to be in awareness of how you are, or to be unaware or kind of unconscious in why you're behaving the way you do. And so, like, yes, it's reality that stress is real and that we all carry it, but it doesn't have to be a constant. The degree and the frequency to which we feel our stress balls, we actually get to have a say in. Because it doesn't mean that we can 100% make stress go away, but it means by doing meditation or a counterbalancing practice for your stress ball, that you get to bring it down a notch. And so it doesn't have as strong of an effect on you. You don't have to just continually spiral forward in this big stress ball that is like a snowball, getting bigger and bigger and bigger until you snap and blow up or break down or go sideways on somebody. Like, you can catch it. You can catch and see, like, okay, I'm stressed out about this and that's not really working for me. So what can I do, and when is it appropriate for me to do this thing so that I can de-stress, recalibrate? So let's do it together now. So what I want you to do now is close your eyes. Bring your attention back to where you're feeling your stress ball, one of your stress balls in your body. And when you breathe into that part of your body. Let that bioelectricity of your breath, of breathing in, be directed at the part of your body where the stress ball is compacted and tense. And as you breathe into that space, feel it expand gently with your breath. Breathe out just normal, but as you inhale in, direct it to your stress ball and feel the expansion. Almost see the stress ball as a literal bubble of energy. Maybe it's a little bit denser, has a thicker skin, a thicker wall, Maybe it feels like it's impermeable. But as you breathe in, the energy goes to that stress ball and fills it. It brings light to it and shines through it, lightening the heaviness, the tension, making that which seems impermeable of dissipating, making it soften, so that with your breath, your stress ball can start to dissolve. A counterbalance to tension being held is tension being released. And in feeling your physical body where your tension is being held, and in bringing the lightness of your breath to it, an expansion, release naturally occurs. And the stress being held tightly in your body can relax. And so too can you relax. So continue to feel your breath move to that area of your body. Your breath filling and expanding that space. Feels different, doesn't it? Keep breathing in that part of your body, or pick another stress ball and breathe into that space for a little bit too. Your non-physical energy is circulating better now because of the use of directing your breath to your stress balls. Can you feel the difference? Can you feel the energy moving in those areas? Maybe pulsing in flow, or just feeling relaxed, lighter, and open. When you're ready, open your eyes. Stress happens. Stress balls strike. But we don't have to incessantly live in a stress ball. We don't have to be a stress ball. Because sometimes that's what happens, where the stress balls that Velcro on, they get momentum and they get bigger and bigger and bigger until they are our energy field and they take up our whole, space. And we're tense about everything, and we react in life in a way that shows that we're holding tension. It doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good. So I hope that you feel more relaxed, and instead of taking the stress ball further on into your day, now you're taking this feeling on into your day, giving yourself more resilience to feel like you can handle your stress better. And just because the day is beautiful, I am going to flip this camera around because I want to just show you, like, sitting in nature can be a big de-stressor too. Look how beautiful it is. Right? Oh, there's a bird. Just sitting and watching nature can sometimes be the thing to counterbalance your stress ball. So do what you need for yourself in combating your stress balls. And always remember to put effort into opening up your heart again and again. Because in your openness, instead of your holding tension, you can live your heart.